Hey folks, buckle up because we're diving into the harsh reality of dating apps, and trust me, it's not a pretty sight. Let's start with the obvious. Dating apps suck. They're designed to bleed you dry, with even so-called long-term relationship platforms like Harmony making it feel like you need to pay just to find someone compatible. It's a predatory, scammy game, and your wallet is the unwitting victim. Bots and alleged international admirers populate these apps, making it a lesson not just in failed romance, but also in protecting your finances. Then there are the attention seekers. Both genders play this game, but let's face it, a significant number of women are there just to revel in the ego boost of countless swipes. It's like a validation buffet for them. And oh, cam girls, because where else would they peddle their wares? Dating apps become their marketing playground, ensuring they won't be your next dinner date. Now let's talk about standards. Some women wield them like entitled princesses, demanding a man who's 6'2", owns a house, pulls in 6 figures, and throws in a few extra perks for good measure. Gold digger alert, anyone? Profiles that exist but their owners don't use the app anymore? They clutter the space, making your odds of a meaningful connection akin to a needle in a haystack. The women on these sites? A total disgrace. Let's be real. Online dating has become a horror show for men, leaving them feeling lonelier than ever. It's like they're shopping for the perfect man, tossing aside anyone who doesn't meet their ridiculous standards. And why? Because they think they deserve perfection, even if they've got nothing to offer in return. So there you have it, folks, the wild world of dating apps, where your hopes might get swiped left before you even have a chance. Dating sites, in essence, are like female hypergamy on steroids. It's a perpetual search for someone better, a continuous evaluation of potential upgrades. And let's face it, the behavior on these platforms is a masterclass in unpredictability. Jumping into the online dating scene as a guy is basically entering a rigged game where your odds of feeling lonelier than ever are sky high. Check the stats. A whopping 75% of Tinder users are male. Imagine vying for the same girl's attention with 2 other dudes. A real boost to your confidence, huh? Now, picture a dating event with 25 girls and 75 guys, all clawing for attention. They're fine with making you foot the entire bill for an evening with no intention of a follow-up. Phone numbers? Given out liberally, ignored at will. Promises of seeing you again, ghosted or blocked. Canceling at the last minute? No problem.
These women act like men are the arch nemesis, something to be outplayed and outsmarted. To them, lying or toying with a man is a sign of strength. Ironically, these are the same women who lament in their profiles, tired of the games and sick of the players. Statistics about Tinder paint a bleak picture. The majority of men are vying for a small fraction of women, while the top percentage of women competes for a minority of men. An averagely attractive guy can expect attention from less than 1% of females, translating to 1 like for every 115 women who stumble upon his profile. Meanwhile, the top-tier men, the so-called assholes, have an almost endless selection. The real tragedy isn't just the frustration of women. It's the silent suffering of the bottom 80% of men who understandably aren't thrilled with the dating landscape. It's so dire that most average guys struggle to even get laid, and if they do, it demands an effort far beyond what should be necessary. The supply and demand of sex? Down the drain. Welcome to the chaos of modern dating. The situation is exacerbated by the fact that most men tolerate women's nonsense because, well, they want to get lucky. And if that hasn't deterred you yet, even when they decide to message you, the chances of being ghosted or ignored when planning a date are sky high. The only antidote to this chaos is for men to collectively abandon online dating. A mass exodus accomplishes 2 things. It deflates the overinflated egos of women on dating platforms, forcing them to up their game, and it liberates men from subjecting themselves to the degrading process of being scrutinized like applicants for a minimum wage job by women who are simultaneously assessing countless others. Cease the undignified online worship of subpar women. The women on dating sites are overpriced, and it's the responsibility of men as consumers to demand a better product. Delete your social media, bid farewell to online dating accounts, and stop enduring the nonsensical behavior dished out by girls. If every guy collectively takes this stance, imagine a world where women wake up to no messages, No notifications for a week, a month, a year, or forever. The power dynamics would shift, and they'd be vying for male attention. Remember the times when girls were a bit insecure, a tad needy, or even initiated the first text? That golden era can return if guys unite. Sacrifice short-term pleasures for long-term empowerment. Men, steer clear of dating apps if you value your mental health. In the next section, we'll delve into how these apps are confidence destroyers, eroding self-esteem and setting up a self-made pit for you to jump right into. Assuming you're an average-looking guy, not the pinnacle of attractiveness or the gym's Giga Chad, this advice is tailored for the majority of us, those who fall into the realm of average. You think, enough of this loneliness, I'm diving into the world of Tinder. Little do you realize, you've just stepped into a potential disaster. Here's the breakdown. Online dating apps are, for the most part, a losing game for guys. Chances are you'll end up feeling more lonely and despondent than ever. Look at the numbers. Over 75% of Tinder users are male. Picture approaching the same girl alongside two other guys. Not a confidence booster, right? Now envision attending a dating event with 25 girls and 75 guys, all competing for attention. Do you feel assured in your abilities? Let's throw in the assumption that 10% of those guys are extremely good-looking, a figure I concocted, but it's a fair guess. Here are the potential outcomes. 1. You get little to no matches. 2. The matches you do get result in unresponsive girls, even after meticulously crafting the perfect pickup line. 3. If they do respond, they might vanish after a while. The consequence? You start questioning, why aren't girls responding? Am I unattractive? Subconsciously, your self-esteem takes a hit, and you begin to doubt your ability to approach girls in real life. Worst of all, it's not even accurate. You're not unattractive. You're a decent guy who deserves attention. The problem lies in the overwhelmingly skewed numbers. That girl you spent an hour crafting the perfect message for is likely drowning in messages from 50+ other guys simultaneously. She probably didn't even see your message. I came across an article where a guy created a fake woman's profile named Bella. In 3 days, he received over 400 messages, an eye-opener. But because you assumed she found you unattractive, your confidence took a nosedive. Steer clear of online dating apps. It's a treacherous path for men, and it can deliver a severe blow to your self-esteem and confidence. And that's it for today on Sigma Traits. Make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and don't forget to ring that notification bell so you can be the first to know when my new video drops. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. See you all tomorrow.